All right, friends, I want to make sure that you are practicing, and we are going to be doing page 73. If you want to just check yours as I go, that's completely fine. For my friends that need a little bit more assistance, you can go ahead and work with me. So number one, it says there are 4 on a rug. More children join them. Now there are 10 children on the rug. How many children joined the first 4 children? So if I start at the beginning, it says there are 4 children on a rug. How many children are there? There are 4. It says more children join them. So I know more children join them. It doesn't tell me how many. It just says more. So I have my 4 children and then more. And now there are 10 children. So now we have a total of 10. How many children joined the first 4 children? So we're going to use our strategies, and we are going to count on from 4 till we get to 10. So lock in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our answer is 6. So we're going to color in C. Number 2, there are cows in the barn. There are 8 more cows in the field than in the barn. So how many cows are in the barn? There are 5 cows in the barn. So 5 cows in the barn. It says there are 8 more cows in the field than in the barn. So 8 more in the field. How many cows are in the field? So if there are 5 in the barn and there are 8 more in the field than in the barn, we're just going to add 8. Because if we started off with 5 cows, here's our 5 cows. That's how many are in the barn. And it says there are 8 more. So they're adding 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm saying that there are 8 more, we have a new total. What is that new total? Let's count on. We're going to start with 5, and we're going to count on 8 times. So lock in 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We counted on 8 times, and we got 13. Our answer is D. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and do number 9. So it says, Jen has 9 markers. She has 9 markers, so I know I have 9. He has 5 more markers than pencils. So if he has 5 more and we are trying to solve how many pencils, let's draw it out. He has 9 markers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 markers. We know that he has 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 more markers than he does pencils. He has 5 more markers than he does pencils. So if I split up that 5, I'm trying to find how many pencils. So here's my markers, and here's my pencils. I know he has 5 more. I drew that line, friends, to help me out to know that since he has 5 more markers, I'm not going to add 5 to this number. So I'm trying to solve my pencils. So to solve that, I would do 9 minus 5, because he has 5 more markers than pencils. How many pencils does he have? So we're solving that equation of 9 minus 5. If we have 9 minus 5, and we have 9 and we take away that 5, we can tell by the picture we drew that we have 4. So I went ahead and I solved this problem, even though it didn't ask me to, just to help me out with this equation. So, did I use an equation like this, 9 minus 5 equals 4? Well, we happen to use that exact same equation. So I'm going to say yes. They decided to do an addition problem, but instead they did 9 plus 5 equals 14. Are they using the same 3 numbers? No, they're not. They got 14 because they added their larger number that they first started with a smaller number. If we were to change our number sentence to be an addition problem, we could do 5 plus 4 equals 9, or 4 plus 5 equals 9. But to get the same three numbers, we know that they did it wrong. So they decided to add those two numbers when they should have subtracted them. Our next one, they started with 14 minus 5 and got 9. Once again, we're not using the same three numbers, so that is a no. And then this one, 5 plus 4 equals 9. Well, when we flipped our equation around from a subtraction equation to an addition equation, we found that could work. So I'm going to say yes. So if you happen to flip-flop these answers and got no, yes, yes, no, that means you added at the beginning and you did 9 plus 5 rather than doing 9 minus 5. That's where our picture comes in. We know he has 9 markers, so I drew 9 markers. He has 5 more markers than he does pencils. So if he has 5 more, when we're just looking at pencils, remember we have to switch more to fewer, and when we do fewer, we subtract. So we're doing 9 minus 5. All right, let's go ahead and do page 74. All righty. It says Rick has some marbles in a bag. He adds 4 marbles in the bag. Now he has 13. How many marbles did Rick start with? It says fill in the blanks, then choose all the equations that could be used to solve the problem. So first, let's do this. So Rick has some marbles in a bag. We don't know how many marbles, so we know it's some marbles. We know it is some marbles. We know he adds 4. So when he added 4, he now has 13. So I know my equation that I'm setting up is this. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to solve this before I even worry about these ones over here. So if I lock in 4 to get 13, let's do it. Lock in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 9 fingers to get to add to 4 to get to 13. So now I can look at my other equations. We know because of fact families, I can rewrite this equation 3 other ways. Can I do 13 minus 4 equals 9? Let's try it. 13 minus 4 equals, if we use the same 3 numbers, does it work, friends? Yes, it does. So I'm going to write 9 and fill that one in because it works. Okay, what about this one? They did 13 minus blank equals 4. So they used our 13, they used our 4. What number are we missing? We're missing that 9. We can double check it by 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It equals that. So that one works. What about this one? It says 13 plus 4. Well, we already have one addition equation, and we started with 9 plus 4. We know with our addition equation, we have to have our 2 smaller numbers go first. So if we were to rewrite that addition equation, we could get 4 plus 9 equals 13. But they started with our larger number. So that's our first clue, and we're just going to cross that out because I know, nope, we can't do that. But we're going to solve anyways because it asks us to solve. So this time I can't use my fact families because does it follow our pattern? 13 plus 4 when we do our addition equations? No. So if they had 13 and they added 4 more, we get 14, 15, 16, 17. Is 17 one of our 3 numbers? Nope. So that's another clue to tell us we're not going to use it. We have this one over here, and it says blank plus 4 equals 13. Oh, well, that's the one we solved earlier. Blank plus 4 equals 13. We have our 9. We solved it earlier, and we said it was okay. So I'm going to color that one in because that one works. Now we're going to go to number 5. It says write a problem that can be solved using the bar model at the right. Then show how to solve your problem. So this bar model looks a lot like a number bond. So just like our number bond, we have our 8 and our two numbers 6 and our blank. You don't have to write this. This is just a reminder that this looks very similar. So let's count on. Let's use our count strategy of counting on. We're going to start at 6 and we're going to stop when we get to 8. So lock in 6, 6, 7, 8. It just took 2. So I know this number is a 2. And we decided to solve it by starting with 6. And we counted on till we got 8. And we know our number was 2. Okay, number 6. Let's think about this one. It says, if the 8 in the bar model above changed to 9, how would this change your story? So it's saying if this 8 was turned into a 9, so let's just go ahead and rewrite it. If that 8 up top went like this, and it was a 9, and we have a 6, how would this change our story? How would it change our answer? Well, let's try it. Let's lock in 6 and stop when we get to 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. We know that it would take 3 to get to 9. It would change our answer because it would be 6 plus 3 equals 9. It would change our story because we added 1 to the top. So we're going to add 1 to our bar model. It would completely change our problem, right, friends? All right, you did this one. You are ready to take your lesson quiz. Good luck.